Hi guys, I did get a couple questions in my first part of the Would You Rather game, so I'm going to make a second part right now, and I will start with the questions that came from you guys. Number 1, who would you rather deal with and try to survive, Freddy Krueger or It? And I'm going to go with Freddy Krueger because he can only get you when you're sleeping. So if I could just stay awake, I feel like I'd be okay. When you're talking about It, he can take so many forms and he can get you whenever. And he's a more ancient evil, so I feel like he has more experience and tactics. And then the other question I got was, would you rather face Freddy, Jason, or Michael in a killing mood? And I'm gonna go with Michael, mostly because if I have to die, I would rather he be the one that killed me. And I have this false sense of security that if I could run fast enough, I could escape. So now I'll move on to just a couple other questions that I came up with for myself. Would you rather vacation at Camp Crystal Lake or Camp Stonewater? I'm gonna go with Crystal Lake because it's more iconic and I know the layout better. Camp Stonewater would be fine, but it's more of a generic 80s camping experience. I feel like maybe if it had taken off, the Burning movies had taken off, then if there was a franchise involved, they might have made it more interesting. Would you rather watch Carrie or Prom Night? I'm gonna go with Carrie. I think that is a cinematic masterpiece. Prom Night I was not impressed with. Would you rather go on a car trip with Reagan from The Exorcist or Michael Myers from Halloween? I think I'm gonna pick Michael because he won't talk. He won't annoy you. He might try and kill you, but you don't have to listen to Reagan. Would you rather watch a slasher movie or a ghost story movie? I'm gonna go with slasher. I love a good slasher movie. Would you rather hang out with the nerds or the popular kids in a horror movie? I think it has to be the nerds. Would you rather explore a haunted house or a haunted asylum? I'm gonna go with house because I'm guessing in most instances more bad things happened at the asylum than in one given house. Probably depends on the house, but Would you rather buy a house that someone had been murdered in, or would you rather buy a house that a murderer used to live in? I think I'm gonna go with the people were murdered because I'm thinking it might be worse finding things inside the murderer's home. Like hidden places, random possible body parts or trophies. Would you rather be possessed for a day, or would you rather have to go on exorcisms as an assistant for a month? I don't know. I think I would rather be possessed for a day because then it's one and done. It's over. If you did exorcisms and you did it incorrectly, I suppose you could get possessed and end up in the same situation. Would you rather spend the night in a cemetery or would you rather spend the night in a haunted house? I'm gonna spend the night in the cemetery. I probably wouldn't sleep, but I would sit there and be ready to run away. I feel like a house, you're more likely to be trapped. You can have shelter, but you're also enclosed in a space, and I don't think it's as comforting to me as having a space that's open to run around and escape. Would you rather hang out with zombies or with vampires? I think I'm gonna hang out with vampires. and hope that they can contain themselves and not turn me into one. Zombies I just don't trust. Zombies are gonna try and eat you. Or your brains. Have a spooky day.